Hey, welcome back. So today's our second day working with Gravit Designer. So we started off with that music festival flyer just to kind of get our feet wet. And today we're going to be designing a postcard for your dream destination. So with this, you have a little bit of freedom of how you design it, but there are certain things you must include in your final design. So the checklist that you're going to be following is here. I'll show you how to get started and how to import some things. So let's go to the Gravit Designer interface. The good thing is, if you go down to print, this little drop down arrow here, there's a lot of standard size documents, which is the same in Illustrator, and there's one for a postcard. So if we click that, we have a postcard size already done for us. We don't really have to do too much else. Now I'm going to show you how to import photographs that you may have downloaded through other programs or through like your web browser. One way you can do it is you can go to File, Import, and hit Place Image. And if you downloaded it, I have my downloads folder right there. I can hit Open, and now I have my photograph. Now, in this program, there are different types of pointers, just like in Illustrator or Photoshop, right? So if we go up here where this pointer is, we have sub-select and pointer. I want you to think of this as like selection tool and direct selection tool. It's the same kind of thing. There's also a lasso, a layer, and a slice. So if I want to take the whole photograph, I'm going to go to my pointer, right? I can hold Shift to keep this in proportion, and I can resize this document. Now I might not want the entire width shown, and that's where this little sub-select comes in handy. I can click on the photograph and I can kind of crop my photograph to what I need it to be if I don't want the whole thing showing. So that's one way you can lay out your postcard. Another way you can access images is through the library. So you're going to see your interface kind of starts off like this. See where it says layers here? Right next to it, there's a library of pre-made things like lines and stickers. If I use the search tab, I can directly input the kind of things I'm looking for. So maybe I'm looking for waves because I'm doing the whole beach life here, right? And so different types of vectors will show up, but as I scroll down, rasters or photographs will pop up as well. They have an affiliate link with unsplash.com, which provides free photographs. So let's say you couldn't find a good photograph that you wanted, you can find probably a photograph here, and you can just put your keywords in. Now, for the requirements, one of the things we're asking you for is to use this library in some capacity and import something. It could be an illustration, an emoji, or even some of these interesting lines, but get creative with it. Now, for type, we have to include the name of the location. This is Santorini, Greece. I'm going to set my type so it looks visually appealing and it's legible. So I wouldn't necessarily use a light blue font, right, because I'm not going to be able to see it. Things like that are things you should keep in mind when you're setting your type. You're also including your name and a slogan. A slogan could be something that's related to the place or something like wish you were here. Right? Basically, it's a postcard, so you want people to want to go to that place. Get creative. Use the libraries as well as the type and the other tools you have at your disposal. When you are done, you're going to export this as a JPEG. I'm going to speed through my process here so you can see how I work on creating mine. And there you have it, a postcard design in Gravit. Make sure you go to File, Export, and save it as a JPEG. And the JPEG is the thing you're going to submit for full credit for this assignment. Good luck.